Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another exciting episode of the Option Select Podcast. I'm Rick Pena, and with me, as always, one of my best friends, my partner in crime, always there for me to help out, Ruben Salazar. What's up, Ruben?
What's up? What's up?
How are you, brother? How was your week?
Actually pretty good, man. Work was smooth. It was a little hot. I got
Very hot.
some heat cramps and stuff, but it went pretty well. It went pretty smooth. Had to take today off for a couple of doctor's appointments, but now we're rolling into the weekend and played a little bit of video games here and there. Nothing too crazy.
Yeah, I saw you on Metal Gear Solid,
Yeah.
Overwatch,
Yeah.
some
Overwatch.
Smash,
Overwatch released a new update. Some Smash. Yeah.
AC.
Some Assassin's Creed still. The game takes forever.
Yes.
So, for sure, I suck ass at Metal Gear Solid because I'm used to playing 5 and you can actually crouch walk. This one, not so much.
No.
I'm playing Snake Eater, so I'm going to have to revisit that one and get good. Overwatch, they released a new update, so I was trying out the new hero, Sigma. Really, really good stuff. And then Assassin's Creed, of course, takes forever. I've got to do every question mark. There's no.
Is it
there's
because
no-
your OCD just kicks in and you have to find what's going on, or is it just because you want to make sure you get the best items or stuff, or what?
No, it's my OCD does kick in, and I want to complete all the question marks. I did the same thing in
Spider-Man?
No, not Spider-Man. Witcher.
Okay.
So yeah, man, I like doing the little question mark, whatever. It's XP, it's gear, it's
Level up,
loot,
power
and-
up.
yeah, power up
Yeah.
and stuff like that. So
Because when I'm playing freaking Spider-Man, when I got it, I was like, all right, here's the main quest, but here's all the little side quests.
yeah,
Well, you know what? I do get experience and outfits. Might as well do it. So
Yeah, might as
I did
well.
that.
Yeah. So that's basically what we got going on. What else did I play? That's about it, man. But the new Overwatch hero, he's pretty solid. He's very strong. High utility in him. I dig him a lot. The only thing that bothers me about him, he doesn't have a movement. So he's another. No, I think most of the tanks except for Reinhardt, they don't have a. Oh, Diva's got a movement skill. Reinhardt's got a movement skill, and Wrecking Ball's got a movement skill. But uh, Sig, and Roadhog, they don't have movements. They just have like utility skills type of things. So
Yeah.
um, so like if you need a high mobility, you go with Wrecking Ball, you go with Reinhardt, you go with Diva. But if you just need to sit down and tank everything, those other three are the ones that you go for.
It also depends on what your team composition is, whether you have a high mobile team or a very stationary, and depending on which scenario you're at, like whether it's just throwing out scenarios like capture the flag or team domination, where you have to actually sit somewhere
Right.
and just hold it down.
Yeah, that's exactly right. So you just want to make sure you have a decent comp. And with the new update that came out for Overwatch, they allow you to role queue. So I like playing healer a lot. So on comp, what it is it used to be where 6 people just got thrown into a match if you were around the same type of ranking system or whatever. And now you can actually, like, you would have to fight it out amongst each other, like who was going to play what. But now what they have going on is you can role queue. So if you want to be a healer, tank, or damage, you can do those things. Kind of like if you were LFR or looking for a dungeon or something like that. LFD,
Wow.
LFR, right?
Yeah.
So what's going on there is I like to queue up for healer. I like healing in game or whatever. So I role queue as a healer, which is a lot shorter of a queue than damage. Tank is also a shorter queue than damage.
Those are in more demand, tanks and healers, compared to
Correct.
just straight up DPS.
Correct.
DPS are a dime a dozen. Everybody wants to deal the damage.
Right.
But when you need those central roles as heals and tanks,
Yeah.
just constantly.
And they're also providing incentives right now in the role queue beta, where you get like extra coins for skin unlocks or loot boxes just outright. So if they need you real bad, then I picked up like 3 or 4 loot boxes just for
Easy.
playing.
Something you want to play.
Something I want to play. So I have no problem with it. I'm actually enjoying the update. The only problem is it locks you into those roles for the whole game. So if somebody quits out you're done, right? But then nobody else can fill that role. That's kind of a problem. So like if, say for instance, we got a really good healer and then somebody backs out of the game or loses connection and we're down a tank or something like that, nobody else can fill the role of a tank, which kind of sucks. Or if we need an extra DPS to push, you can't, you know what I mean? Like you can't select that a DPS to push. Like say we only need 1 AoE healer and we need 3 DPS and 2 tanks. something like that you can't do for whatever stupid
So
reason.
so if they drop mid match, the game will automatically pick somebody else.
Nope. It's comp. It's over.
That's it. I
It's
figured
over, yeah.
if someone drops, it'll be like, okay, this person's been away for X amount of time. Now, trying to re-queue and get someone back in there.
Right now, I wish it was like that, but as of right now, in the roll queue beta, if somebody leaves,
Dunzo.
that you can't fill that space, which is it's always been like that for comp. But what I'm getting at is that say for instance you just needed 3 DPS instead of 2 DPS because it's a team of 6. If you needed an actual 3 DPS setup to run through, then you can't do that with this current.
Excuse me.
Well, yeah, you're fine. With whatever current thing that they got going on, which is. It would be cool if they added like some sort of like a vote system, like like you're in the game or whatever, you're getting raffle stomped or whatever, you need an additional tank or a healer, then there should be a button that you can press like a F8, F7, whatever, like set up an additional healer, set up an additional tank, set up an additional DPS, and that way everybody could hit yes. All you got to do is hit Y.
And the game could just check and
then that person, and then that person can actually double roll.
Yeah, no errors in queue could just be like, game is already in progress. Do you wish to join?
No, not like that. That's not what I'm talking about. Like, I'm saying if somebody drops out, or say we're all 6 in the game, right? We're all 6 of our team is in the game. Nobody drops. We're all just in the game. But we need an additional tank to push, or we need an additional healer to push. We need an additional damage to push. There's no way to swap right now. There's no way to swap from because it cuts off your section. So that's it. That's the only characters you can pick. So that's the only selection you can do. But if you had like a voting system, like, hey, we need an additional DPS to push this 1 point, then everybody could hit that button. Like, is it okay to run an extra DPS instead of a tank or instead of a healer or whatever?
My bad. I was still thinking the whole mindset of someone dropping out. My bad.
No, yeah, it's all good. How about you, man? How was your week?
Vacation.
Oh yeah.
Vacation. So Tuesday when you were in that triple digit weather.
Oh yeah.
I was in the AC.
Oh, were you?
Yeah.
Must be nice.
Yeah, when you're waking up like at 4 o'clock just to get ready to work. I was asleep. Like Wednesday.
You were just barely going to bed?
No. Actually, I was responsible. I went to sleep around 10:30, 11 o'clock. Responsible.
Amateur.
No, dude. On Wednesday, I woke up at 10 a.m.
Oh shit! I was like halfway done with my day. I was about to go home in 2 hours.
Oh, good morning, doggies. How are y'all? Just stretch.
You
went
get that
to the
good
kitchen.
downward dog.
Yeah. Oh, I need to do that. I need more.
You need more yoga times.
More yoga.
I hear you.
Just stretch out.
Mm-hmm.
Went to the kitchen. Maybe some bacon and eggs.
Okay. Rub it in, bro. Because I'm going on vacation in a few weeks
I know,
myself.
that's awesome.
So you about to get it.
So that was pretty good. I didn't stream nearly as much as I wanted to, which was fine. I spent that time just to hang out with Mikhail mostly and, relaxing, doing stuff around the house. We cleaned up the driveway big time. We trimmed down a lot of trees. My old man came by because we were trying to get the carport set up. The thing is, we went to the city of Baytown while you could do all your paperwork and stuff, or your permits.
Right.
So a month ago, Mikhail went there, and she's like, the lady's like, okay, yeah, just need us to give us some hand-drawn schematics of what you have.
Hand-drawn schematics?
Yeah, just need something. So
you want a kid to draw it?
So we could put on paper, just numbers and everything, and just turn it in, and we'll take it from there.
Right.
Okay, cool. So we know that the lady's like, so we need some plan sheets and surveys from engineer to make sure the paperwork. We need this on so and so. We need a digital copy and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what? Like, yeah. Well, the other lady said, this project, this procedure has been like this since years now. Like,
okay.
Right. So that the first lady just did not
just blew you off.
Just gave us the wrong information. Yeah. So
hashtag government employees, dude. You ran into a Ron Swanson.
For real, dude. Just gave us freaking like.
Why is government important?
So inefficient.
It's not.
It's not.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we finally went to a engineer, and he saw the blueprints. He said, "See this line, building line? Can't build past that." We're like, "What?" Well, because we'll talk to the city and see if we can find some exemption, because when you go and you see all the houses in our neighborhood, they have carports. It's like we don't want to be the neighbors that says, "Hey man, start knocking them out," but it's like, dude, we want a damn carport.
Right. Yeah.
So, I mean, that's something that sucks. But other than that, though, I mean, and then got married today. Bling bling.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
I'll show that off one more time.
One more time.
Look at you. Oh shit! Look at you.
Yeah.
Oh,
well, the thing is, also though,
where's the diamond at though?
I'm right here.
No. Where's the diamond, bro?
Diamond.
No, you like.
Yeah.
Today was your special day, bro.
It was a day.
It was a day.
Special. It was cool. It was actually. I woke up like, oh, we're getting married.
I guess.
I guess. Oh yeah, Ruben's on his way.
How's it feel?
The same old. Now I'm just wearing jewelry.
Now you're wearing jewelry.
Yeah,
All
which
right.
is weird though, because when Mikkel sized me for it, it fit me. So, but I've been losing weight like steadily.
Yeah, you have.
So it's kind of like, whoa, like I'm washing my hand, like, oh, better not drop this shit.
Better not
kill
drop
me.
this shit right here, bro. Don't
Wow.
lose it. It's only,
Tungsten.
it's only a sign of your eternal love and
Eternal
shit for
love,
each other.
yeah.
Eternal, not internal, eternal.
Internal. What's inside love?
Yeah, it's inside, but it's
I
also
love the insides.
it's also outside.
I don't know where you're going with it with those hands.
Outside and
But
in, like,
up and
this
it goes up.
this
Yeah.
direction.
Yeah.
No, but that's what's up, man.
good, thank
Congratulations
you.
on getting married.
Yeah.
It's about fucking time.
Again with the whole document and paperwork. So we're like, are we gonna need a witness? Well, I was talking to Mikkel about that. Actually, like, we'll just bring Ruben just in case. Okay. And we wanted you also to be a witness.
Yeah, of course.
And we showed up, and the lady's like, "Are you here to get married for your appointment at 9?" Yeah. Okay. You see your paperwork? Boom. Just go down the hallway, talk to the clerk, sign here. Boom. Congratulations, you're now married. Like, just like that?
Not even
Not
kiss
like
the
that?
bride.
Yeah. Nothing. Just here you go. So Ruben's like, dude, let's just get outside the house, outside the building by the trees, and just exchange rings. Like, fuck it, we did that. So Mikkel's working on a little video. Ruben took one for us.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna post it on our Option Select Instagram a little later because on Instagram you can post it without the sound or whatever.
Yeah.
So I'll post that up here in a little bit. I always forget to post things on that Instagram.
Okay.
I need to be more active on it.
No, the
But
thing is,
congratulations.
Thank you.
It's about time.
About time.
You've only been together for like 20 something years, so it's about fucking
now
time.
we get the tax break.
Now you get a tax break, and then now you get half of her shit as she leaves.
Right.
You get half of her
I
shit.
get half the cats.
Half the cats, bro,
Oh.
and half the dog.
Oh, dogs are mine. I like the dogs. I love the dogs.
Dogs are mine.
Dogs are mine.
Like you have a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But,
anyway,
so you got married, and then tomorrow we're doing
Little reception,
at your
the friends, the house, at the house. All my tight friends are going to be there.
/UFC
Slash UFC,
potluck,
slash potluck,
barbecue,
slash catering, slash video games,
slash Chick-fil-A party.
Yeah, so
Classy dude with the Chick-fil-A choice,
hey,
bro.
if I'm gonna go, I'm gonna go hard.
Go hard,
Go hard,
dude. You
the
get the
top
premium chicken nuggets.
Premium chicken. They don't care how racist they are.
Bro,
Good ass chicken.
Watch out, dude. That's what's up, though, man. What else is going on in your world this week
Dude,
besides being on vacation?
So being on vacation, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't focus all too much on the podcast until it was maybe I want to say Wednesday or Thursday, where I just sat down. I was Mikkel had to go do some errands in the morning, so I had some time to myself. Open up my laptop. You know what? Sounds like interesting news.
You just
And then just went going and
you did
going
it this
and going.
morning or yesterday
No,
morning?
it was like Wednesday, Thursday morning.
So
know?
you're procrastinating the whole time.
Yeah, well, I was sidetracked, working on the house and stuff like that, relax,
I don't blame you.
Yeah.
There wasn't a lot. To be honest, there wasn't a whole lot that happened this week in
No.
the world of like video games.
No, and you're
all
right.
that
Yeah, so
stuff.
I kind of we spilled into some other subjects and
Of course, we're going to talk a little bit
excuse me.
here and there, but the main thing is that you got married.
Yeah.
You're off the market now.
Sorry, ladies.
Now we can't get married, and I'm pretty sad.
That'll teach you.
I'm pretty sad about
That'll
that.
teach you.
I shouldn't have waited 10 years to tell you, man.
That'll teach you.
I'm so sorry. But yeah, that's what's up. We got a few things that we do need to discuss this week, though. So what's first on your list there?
Okay, first of all, what I want to run real quick is because my notes are sloppy AF.
Yeah, dude, you write like a doctor.
For real.
Yeah,
you're right. Give me a picture of your notes.
You write like a doctor.
You're like, what is all this? This chicken
I had to
scratch.
put it like as soon as it went into my phone, Google Translate said, "Do you want to translate this from Chinese?" And I'm like,
Right.
no, I think I can read
We're
it.
gonna translate chicken shit.
Do you want to translate this chicken scratch?
Yeah, chicken
Nah, that's
scratch.
what's up,
No, so really, what I really want to start off with is the Xbox Scarlet. Xbox Scarlet.
though. Uh-huh.
Xbox Scarlet. It's gonna prioritize frame rate over graphics, says Phil Spencer.
Phil Spencer says
Yeah.
he's going to prioritize frame rate over graphics. So
graphics.
over
So how
graphics
important? How
fidelity.
important is a frame rate? Because I know you playing PC, where
Yeah.
I mean, was it PlayStation Pro? It gives a trade-off where it'll give you 4K at 30 frames,
Correct.
but then 1080 at 60, right?
Correct.
So I mean,
Well-
where do you find that fine balance?
Well, I mean, the thing is we're always behind the curve with consoles. So what you want, especially when you're playing competitive games like Overwatch or Modern Warfare, whenever that comes out, or Rocket League, or you name whatever competitive game. What you want to do is you want to prioritize frame rate over graphics, because if the graphics are bogging the system down, then your inputs slow down, then everything gets pushed back.
Because no matter how pretty your gun is,
right?
If you get shot before they do,
yeah. And I mean that your reaction time also plays into it.
Yes.
And your TV also plays into it, because you have a few millisecond delay between the TV and your actual input and what you see.
Correct.
So what you want to have is the lowest possible refresh, the lowest possible delay. So you want like a 1 millisecond gray to gray. You want a decent resolution, which is these days is mainly 1080p. It's been moving on the way to 4K, but nothing really can handle 4K that well. Not even PCs. Like, you would need to spend thousands of dollars to get a PC to run very, very well at 4K. I mean,
but even then, it's just a luxury, right?
It's a luxury, dude. I can't tell. I've got great eyesight. I don't think you can tell. You've got great eyesight. I mean, I love playing my Switch. My Switch only goes up to 900p, or 1080p sometimes.
Yeah.
But the frame rate is one of the biggest things that you could possibly have. It makes the game run. It makes it look smooth. Because whenever you have frame dips, like, you could see it,
Definitely.
like, you could see it just drop down. You're like, what the hell? And it takes you out of the experience. So the fact that they're prioritizing the frame rate over graphic fidelity is 100% a good choice. I just hope that they make it a requirement for, like, let's say Cyberpunk 2077 that's coming out. Let's say that they make it a requirement that it has to stay at 60 frames at all times. So what that means is they're going to have to make sure that they've got that fine line covered to where the game will look as best as possible, but also run as smooth as possible. Because the last thing you want to have happen is you're playing the game and then you see these giant frame dips, kind of like whenever you play like Witcher 3 or some kind of graphically intensive video game on
Diablo,
console.
and everybody's starting all the specials.
Right, exactly like that. You want to make sure that these things are they're coming in smooth. You want to make sure that but also at the same time that the graphics still look as good as they possibly can look. So I think it's a good thing. They need to require the developers to they have to hit that frame rate, because if they don't hit that frame rate, then they shouldn't approve the game to come out, because it's not hitting their quality standards of running a console. So I hope that they do implement something like that, and in the future and moving forward that they keep that up, because a lot of times what will happen is later on in the console generation, whatever you want to call it, what will happen is they'll start to lower their standards, because they already know that they're cycling those out to get the new consoles in and whatnot. So I hope that they stick with that. I hope PlayStation follows suit. We'll see what happens, but
and I'm still clueless, or at least I've not been hearing anything on Sony's side for the PlayStation 5. I mean, I don't know, they're just choosing to be on radio silence, which I'm guessing that's what they are. But the fact that Phil Spencer is, dropping these little nuggets of information along the way, I think that's pretty good.
Right.
Just that way, get a heads up of what to see along the way.
Definitely, what I think is going on from PlayStation side is they're holding their cards close to their chest, and there's one or two things that I see that's happening. One is they already have what they have, and it's set in stone, right? So let's say they have all these specs for whatever machine that they're going to release, and that's it. Like, they already know exactly what they're releasing and exactly when they're releasing it and all that other stuff, right? The other thing that what could be happening is they could be pulling a Steve Jobs Apple thing, is where they throw all these leaks out into the world, right? And they're just kind of seeing what Microsoft does, because it's their main competition, let's be honest, right? So what could be happening is they're just throwing all these little bits and pieces of information out there into the world, and they're seeing how Microsoft reacts to it, and they're seeing what Microsoft is putting out. Because what happened is, like, right now, this generation is the Xbox is the stronger console. PS4 Pro, PS4 regular, and then you have the Xbox One S and then the Xbox One X, correct?
Yeah.
The Xbox One X versus the PS4 Pro, the Xbox One X is on top. It has better frame rate, it has better quality. And the reason behind that is Sony released their console and everything that they did it first this last generation. They came first. So what I think they're trying to do is they're trying to kind of lag behind and sandbag it's basically what I think they're doing is they're
Just
sandbagging.
sandbagging.
They're sandbagging to see what the hell's going to happen with Microsoft and what they're doing, and then they want to one up that. So that's why you haven't really heard anything. That's my
It's a
my
good
take
theory.
on why they haven't really released anything yet, because Steve Jobs did that back when he had gotten fired from Apple. He got kicked off the board and he started another company where he was making a brand new computer. I forget what the hell it was called, like the Cube or some shit like that. And he was basically like making an OS for the new Apple Macintoshes. I don't know if you know the whole story or
No.
whatever, but like he was just like throwing shit out in the air to see what he wanted to get back with Apple so bad. Like he was making shit up basically, and just to kind of like get them to to purchase his company and invite him back in. I think that's where Sony's at. Like they're not trying to get purchased out by Microsoft by any stretch of the imagination, but I think what they're trying to do is just kind of see what they're looking
things
at.
out, see if we can see any bites,
exactly.
any
And
reactions.
then they're gonna freaking snatch it up. But hopefully it's not too late in the cycle. Hopefully they don't wait a year after the Xbox comes out, because what's gonna happen is that what will happen is that the market share will go too high to Xbox unless PlayStation has something over the top that they're going to show and release and be exclusive, or something like that. I still maintain that PlayStation has the best exclusives. I still maintain
Better
that they
developers.
have the better developers, and the exclusivity is there on the PlayStation side, because most console gamers like myself, I have multiple consoles. I've got PC. I've got a Switch. I've got
360.
360 sitting right there. I got a
your mom's house.
I got a PS4 sitting over there in the other room. But the way that Xbox and Microsoft is going right now is the fact that any game that comes out on Microsoft first in developers, I can play on my PC. I don't have to go buy an Xbox. But I can't do that with PlayStation. So if I was gonna choose, I'd upgrade my PC for $1,000, and then I'd spend the $500, $600, $700, whatever it's going to cost for a PS5, and go that route. So, I hope they do it well, man. I hope Sony's got something. I really do, because right now it just seems like they're kind of. I mean, if I had to take a stab in the dark, I would say that they've got something big, but they want to make sure that it outdoes the Xbox, because, like I said, the Xbox right now is king. Not in terms of market share or anything like that, but in terms of smoothest frame rate with the best graphics at the highest resolution. Because Xbox will actually do 4K at 30 FPS. It will actually do that. My PlayStation is not doing that.
The Pro.
Not even the Pros. Not doing it. So hopefully they can figure something out and do it, because they are a little bit behind on the technology side, but they're higher up in the market share. So we'll see what they do.
How aware how aware are you of Gamescom and know what it is?
I've heard of the convention. For
It's,
the past
it's
few
basically
years.
like a E3 for Europe. It takes in it's over in Germany,
Right.
which will be taking place between Tuesday, August 20th, all the way till Saturday, August 24th.
Right.
So I think it'll be just like E3,
Right.
but it'll be on a bigger. It's actually bigger than E3 because it's more worldwide.
Yeah, it's more Europe, and then you also have Tokyo Game Show.
And Tokyo Game Show. Yeah, I know Kevin talked about that
Is that
one.
this weekend?
I think it's gonna be. I have no idea. I have to research that one.
No, you keep talking.
I'll keep talking. Yeah, but I'm excited for what Gamescom can be. It's going to be announced there. I think Hideo Kojima, he's there. Any thoughts on Death Stranding? I think because the more I think about it, is like as much as I like Kojima, I have no idea what this game is going to be about, and I choose not to follow up and research it, because if I do get it, right now it's a big. Maybe.
What do you mean? You're gonna get it.
I'm gonna get it.
Yeah, you're gonna get it. Yeah, Kojima's the best.
Well, the thing is though, like it's also competing with Modern Warfare, because that's
Are they coming out around the same time?
It's coming in October 25th.
Yeah, but here's the thing: is
Last of Us. I mean, I'm sorry, not Last of Us, but Death Stranding will be in November. So I don't know. We'll see.
But I mean, here's the thing: is Death Stranding is competing with It's not really competing with Modern Warfare, because Modern Warfare is a multiplayer game.
Correct.
And you're gonna be playing that game. Whenever you're gonna be playing Death Stranding for whatever, and then you're gonna play. What you're gonna do is you're gonna go from Death Stranding during the day, and then at night when everybody gets off
the gang
work,
gets on.
yeah, when the gang gets on, you're gonna swap off of that. You're gonna go to Modern Warfare, and you're gonna play Modern Warfare till 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, and then the same thing's gonna happen. As like, okay, I'm gonna take a little break from Modern Warfare. I'm gonna swap to Death Stranding, or I'm gonna swap to Borderlands 3, Or there's a lot of shit coming out this year. There's a lot of shit coming out this year.
Yeah, we're on the second half of we're in the back half of 2019.
We're on quarter 4. We start quarter 4 next month.
The thing is, the little that I have seen on Death Stranding, when I see like little gameplay here and there, I think it's a clone of Metal Gear Solid 5.
You think it's a clone?
I think it's a clone where it's kind of open world, run around, do things, pick up the body.
I mean, that's most games.
The thing is, most games.
It's most
I don't know. I don't play
games.
most open world games with dialogue.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
Which is the last one I played?
Spider-Man, Metal Gear Solid.
Late October.
You also
2015.
What's the one that Mass Effect Andromeda?
Oh, that was so sad.
Oh yeah, so sad. I mean, I can go on and name all the
I played them. I don't mostly play them.
Oh man, you got a lot of open world games.
You know me. I play the fighters.
Yes, you do.
I play the fighters.
Yes, you do. But you also play a lot of other games.
The Modern Warfare.
So,
so I honestly, in my heart of hearts, I think it's gonna be a Metal Gear Solid 5 clone with Kojima's new IP. That's what I'm guessing goes.
I don't think it's gonna go that route, to be honest with you.
Maybe not so much heavy on the espionage and stealthiness,
and stuff.
But I think it's gonna be something along that line.
Right. So what? I don't know how the gameplay is gonna be on the game. I'm not gonna speculate on it because I have seen everybody's seen some gameplay. You haven't actually seen continuous gameplay. You've seen trailer gameplay.
I've seen little clips here and there.
So hopefully here at what is it?
Gamescom.
That's this week. Hopefully they show a little bit more of what's going to happen there, and then Tokyo Game Show is September 11th through the 15th, which I'm on vacation for.
Nice.
So I'll be able to watch that shit live because Tokyo time is late.
Super late.
Yeah, it's the next day. So it starts here Tuesday.
It's gonna be like 6 a.m. our time.
And it's gonna probably. Oh, these are on. This is Central Time. Okay, so
it's centralized.
Wednesday, September 11th, and it goes through Sunday, September 15th.
You need actual times.
So the actual times and whatever they're gonna show. So I'll be watching that.
Get some scoops
for sure to get some news and stuff because that's gonna lead into the holiday season. But yeah, man. I don't know about Death Stranding too much. I kind of don't want to know. Just because Hideo Kojima's games are just that good. You know what I mean? Like,
he's a good storyteller.
Very good storyteller. He's very funny. He had a lot of great humor in the games and stuff like that. So I'm not really looking forward to learning much about what's going on. I won't be reading reviews on this one. I just kind of want to dive into it, see what's going on.
Yeah.
So.
Shifting gears real quick.
Ooh, shifted.
Hard shift. Starboard. Today when you came over, what were you doing? We talked about because you came over and it was like, man, we should just do the podcast now. Nah, don't worry about it. We'll do that later.
Right.
But then we were like, you know what? I want to play some Overwatch. What do I need? Only $20. Like,
yeah, okay. You only need $20.
$20. I was like, man.
Yeah.
I won't play in the garage. I don't have a hardware. Like, you know what, dude? Just do what I have and just Wi-Fi mesh.
Yeah, do Wi-Fi mesh system. It's the best.
Like, well, you notice how wherever you go in my house, the internet's good. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
So let's research that.
What do you mean research? You're like, what should I buy?
That's what I say. Research.
What should I buy? Give me a list. Give me a list.
Well, you're gonna need the mesh, and then
well, the first
you have your own modem. Like, no, you're renting it, dude.
Yeah, what are you renting a modem for?
So you're right, dude. We went to Best Buy. We got it. Cause you're like, dude, do the math. How much you're paying for it? Within 10 months, it's paying for itself.
How long do you plan on having internet?
Forever.
Forever, right? Forever. Why are you renting a modem?
You want to rent forever?
Hold on, what's that?
You just Napoleon Dynamite me?
Yeah, it's just
kick you in the tots.
No, that black girl. She's like, the fuck is this?
Oh, they mean like,
why are you renting stuff that you're gonna own?
Like, you're gonna own it.
Oh, forever.
It's like
just buy it.
It's like leasing a car.
Look
you're right.
I got one sitter. There's my modem right there. There's my router's behind Diva over there, dude.
Diva, yeah.
Bro, so yeah. What were you doing?
So anyway, yeah. So
with the shittiest
Wi-Fi. we literally cut the cord. We called the cable guys.
You saw how many cables I pulled out from behind you.
Yeah, you pulled out some cables, and you're talking to the guy. And I mean,
oh, I was like white woman in the shit.
Oh my god! Let me speak to your manager. And you just straight up told him, look.
Oh, I pretended to be you.
Yeah, you did. Cause like, hold on.
Because Mikhail was talking to the guy, and she was getting super frustrated.
She does not like talking with people.
So I was like, phone. Give me the phone. Yeah. Give me the phone. All right. So I was like, hey, this is Rick. It's Mikhail's husband.
Oh,
he's like, hi, sir. And I was like, what's your name, man? He goes, I'm Bryce, and I'm like,
Nice
of
to meet
course you
Bryce.
are.
It'll be Bryce or Aiden.
I was like, of course you are. I was like, yeah. What's the internet that y'all offer here? And then he's like, what y'all already had.
Yeah.
And then he goes, and then it drops by $15 every lower speed that you go. And I was like, I don't want to go lower. I want to go higher. How much?
Yeah.
Is that? And he's like, oh, it's like $100 and something. I was like, all right, cool. Let's do that.
Let's do that.
That's what she's been asking you.
Yeah.
For 30 minutes. So
while we're setting up the
snap
mesh.
to it.
Yeah. So the thing is, so we looked at the bill. You looked at it too. You're like, you guys are paying almost damn near $200.
You're paying 3 times.
You know
more
what?
than
Like, you know what? Let's cut out
4 times.
Let's cut out the TV. You know what? We'll cut out the TV, the cable,
Yeah.
because honestly, what we save from cutting out the cable, we could use that money and put it for Hulu.
Right.
You know.
You can
or when later on when Disney Plus comes out, we just bundle that,
Yeah.
roll that money that we're spending that on that,
I mean,
and still
how
make less.
often are you watching live?
And you're right though. We broke down the bill. This is local sports regions, $8. I'm like, I don't even watch.
You don't even watch sports.
I don't even watch sports. I
Yeah,
mean,
but-
I'll watch the Texans.
Yeah.
That's it.
For what?
But even
16
then,
weeks?
But even then, I could just go to like a radio show, like listen to the radio and have it playing in the background, like I do my podcast.
Right.
You know, and just get the news from there.
Right.
So
why were you paying? How long were you paying $200?
way too much. Way too long. So way too long.
Dude. And then you
So
cut
cut
out
the cord,
you cut out
cut the
the
cord.
$13 for the modem, or was it
Yeah.
$9 for the modem, $13 for the DVR per month?
Per month. And
Get
then
that shit
$8
out of
regional sports
Yeah,
package.
all that shit. Get rid of it, dude.
Yeah.
There's no reason for it. You get the $130 internet bill plus Hulu Live, which is $40, plus HBO, Showtime, and Stars. You could have had, and Netflix and Amazon Prime. You could have all that for the same price.
Exactly. So you know, we cut that, and now
Dude.
the internet's way better because you came over, test my speed, fam. Holy Toledo, dude!
Boom.
That thing went in circles. Like I've never seen it go in circles.
The little speedometer,
Yeah.
just kind of like.
I would just see it stop halfway. Like I'm a boom, I'm a.
Hell yeah, dude! That's what I'm talking about. That's what I have here.
So yeah.
it's a good
So
internet.
Ruben was like, my gift to you is
knowledge.
knowledge. You know, like
Hell
damn,
yeah.
he just dropped it on me, dude. So
Drop knowledge
we cut
on
the
me.
cable on it. So now we just gotta go back to Comcast.
Yeah.
What is it? Yeah, we'll do it tomorrow. Now Sunday, Monday, we're busy, but we'll definitely go back and we're gonna do drop off there,
Yeah, all Mikhail's got to do is do it herself.
drop off all that equipment because we don't need it.
Yeah.
And we
then
cleaned up.
take it off
We
the
went
back.
back there. We cleaned up. We labeled all the freaking cables
Good.
and tied up. Yeah,
You needed to.
it was a freaking tangle.
Yeah, I saw that.
It was a tangle.
Tangle of fucking cables and cat hair,
Of
bro.
death. Yeah, you're like, why is this cable here for? You
Cables.
don't need it. You put this here for? Don't
Cables,
need it.
I was like tossing
yeah,
stuff out.
I'm all trying to catch everything. Like, oh. Yeah,
Yeah, man. But I'm glad you're cutting the. There's no need for
there isn't.
cable boxes and stuff like that. Which is why we've talked about it before. Why Xfinity, Comcast, whatever you want to call it, they're moving into that whole where they do your wireless phone through your wireless plan. So it's like $20 for your phone or whatever it is. With your cable and your internet. And
Just
all
bundling
that.
everything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
bundling all of it up
And
together.
for just $10 more, you get your landline.
For
Like,
$10
no, we don't need a freaking landline,
For
man.
$10 more, you can shut your fucking
We don't
mouth
need a
and just give me my
landline.
internet. That's all
Don't
I
need a
need.
landline.
That's all I need is the internet.
So now I gotta give me UFC Plus or ESPN
I'll
Plus.
take care of that tomorrow.
Oh,
I'll just sign it
no.
on my name.
ESPN Plus. I know, and
Well-
I think we talked about. I'm gonna segue into that. Is
Yeah.
that the whole? I think their viewership has been going down, and I looked it up, and actually their viewership for the prelims
Yeah.
on UFC 240
Yeah.
were the lowest of the year at
Yeah.
722,000, dude.
No, it was 600
Was it
some odd
600?
thousand. Yeah.
Was it
But
600?
see the thing about that is they're prelims. So I don't really judge the card based off of
The
whatever's
card.
going, like the rest of the card, because
Correct.
it is prelims. No, most people don't really care about prelims unless there's a ballin' ass fight going on.
It was like a badass stud,
And
you know.
even then, on top of that, the card itself wasn't that good.
It was because it was Frankie Edgar versus Max Holloway,
Right.
the Blessed.
Yes. So let me pull that up for you.
Put it up real quick. Yeah, we'll put it on the screen. Because honestly, that fight. Who else? That think I was just in too.
So here's your prelims, bro.
Yeah.
You got. Let me bring that up over here. So
Bring it up.
You got the prelims here.
Yeah.
Would you sit down and watch this? Do you know any one of those names?
None, bro.
Do you know any of them? That's probably why the viewership was so damn low, bro.
No one cares, right?
No, nobody cared about that. And I mean, there's no disrespect to the fighters who are actually laying their life on the line and doing the damn thing, trying to make it big in that business. But yeah, the viewership's down.
But if the viewership ain't there, the income ain't there, right?
Right. So if you don't have a draw, name a draw on there. You can't. Alexis Davis, maybe. Maybe Alexis Davis. That's about as far as it goes. So that's why the viewership's down. I blame the UFC for that. If you give you a shit prelim card,
what's the incentive to watch the rest of it?
What's the incentive to watch it? So I mean, you can actually look at the main card itself,
which wasn't all too impressive itself.
And I mean, honestly, you could have put Chris Cyborg and Felicia Spencer on the prelim main event, and it would have probably done better.
You're probably right, yeah.
But even then, these first 3 fights here, nobody really cared. You know what I mean? Like nobody's really caring about those. It was all about this fight.
That's true.
And you weren't going to sell very many pay-per-views based off of this fight alone. I mean, yeah, Felicia Spencer did well against Cyborg. I mean, she survived. Doesn't mean that she did well against Cyborg. Cyborg beat the dog shit out of her.
Yeah, Max Holloway, he's hot right now. Frankie Edgar, be honest here, he's in the twilight years of his career.
Yeah.
I mean, he's still tough as nails, but he's not a spring chick.
So I mean, there's that. So I mean, I blame the UFC for them having, poor numbers on their card because that's exactly what happened. So.
No.
But we got a UFC tomorrow.
Yes, we do.
Yeah. You want to talk about that one?
That's gonna be we have a DC versus Stipe Miocic. Stipe. That's what he's Czechoslovakian.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anthony Pettis, Nate Diaz, Yoel Romero, Paulo Costa.
So you got Stipe Miocic, Daniel Cormier, Nate Diaz, Anthony Pettis, Paulo Costa, and Yoel Romero.
YOLO, dude.
YOLO, bro.
So I'm glad that he was. So I'm guessing that that bust he got when they came down with him for having that dirty stuff. He challenged him.
Yoel Romero, yeah.
He challenged it.
Okay, I was confused about who you're
talking. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, I was just jumping the gun there. But yeah, he came down dirty. But it was turned out the supplements that he was taking were just dirty, right? I think he contested that or something.
Yeah. So what he did was he got a tainted supplement, and they ran his name through the mud about how he was a cheater and this and that, and then he came back and it turned
blah blah blah, hitting women.
No, it wasn't that. turns out it wasn't his fault, but they didn't apologize. They didn't issue a statement.
Of course not.
Nothing like that. So, he took him to court and he won. He took the supplement company to court, won a $27 million settlement.
Dude, yeah. So he literally doesn't have to fight. He doesn't want to.
Whether or not he sees a dime of that money, that's a different question.
Yeah. Do they even have that much money?
I'll just file for bankruptcy. What?
Yeah.
I'm bankrupt, yeah.
No,
all my stuff's gone.
File Chapter 11, dude.
Chapter 11, baby?
Damn, dude.
Hell yeah. Oh, I gotta pay you all. Remember? Fuck that.
LLC, bro.
I'll spend real quick. Spend all that money. But
liquidate my assets.
I'll liquidate my own assets, bro. So $27 million is what his settlement was. I hope he sees every fucking dime of that. More than likely won't.
Probably not.
But one can hope. I'm glad that he got cleared and all that stuff. Yeah. He's not a cheater. He's just a genetic fucking freak.
He's an outlier, dude.
But so is Paulo Costa. It's team. It's team bodied up.
Who won't get gassed out?
It's team all body up in that motherfucker. They're both gonna gas out. Second round.
Let's face the facts.
3 minutes in.
Yoel Romero,
second round. Yeah. All that muscle they're carrying around at 185, they're gonna gas out super quick. So that I don't know what your prediction is for that fight. I hope Yoel Romero wins because he's the Cuban Missile Crisis. Bro, that motherfucker's a beast, bro. 40. How old is he?
Oh, he's up there, bro. He's up there.
Hold on a second. How old is Yoel Romero? Because I don't even think they had
his age on there.
I don't think they have his correct age because Cubans don't carry that sort of they don't do like birth certificates and shit.
It's all by like your 4 names that they give you. Like
it's like, oh, when were you born? Oh, I don't know. It says where is his age? Doesn't even have his age.
Let's Google it real quick,
bro.
I'll Google it real quick.
Google that shit.
I'll Google it. Yeah, hold on, guys.
Yoel Romero. Oh my god, they don't have anything on this guy. Like they have all of his
For real.
They have all of his stats, but they don't have his age. Oh, 42. He's 42 years old.
Jesus Christ.
How do you have a body like that at 42 years old? With no neck. No, homeboy's got no neck.
No neck, bro. He's got traps for days.
He's got traps for
For days, bro.
I think that's because they had to fuse his neck
what it
bones
is?
together or some shit like that. But
Are you
also,
serious?
he's doing all the shoulder shrugs.
All of it, bro.
All the shoulder shrugs.
All of it.
185
That's what I need to be
pounds.
doing. I need to be working my deadlift.
Solid muscle, this guy. But Paulo Costa, this young man here,
No slouch.
28 years old and
Jesus Christ, look at that dude.
bodied up, bro. They're both. I told you, it's body
This
versus
dude.
body in this fight, bro.
Man.
Yeah, no, it's gonna be a good one.
Right.
I'm very excited. They've been talking shit to each other back and forth.
Are they really?
Yeah. So I can't wait for that shit for sure. That's gonna be one of my
Yeah.
fights to look forward to. I definitely got Yoel Romero on that fight.
YOLO.
Yoel Romero, because he's the fucking Cuban Missile Crisis, bro. I keep telling you.
Dude.
And then you got Anthony Pettis, Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz has been out for a few years. Last fight was Conor McGregor.
Was it that long?
I think so. It was two and a half years ago. So he might have a little bit of ring rust on him. So I'm gonna go with Anthony Pettis on this one, just because Anthony Pettis has been more active.
More active? Okay.
But you can never count out the Diaz, any of the Diaz
Any
brothers,
Diaz in.
because they're cardio machines.
They give the Stockholm slap. The Compton slap?
Stockton slap.
Stockholm
slap.
Stockholm slap. They'll kidnap you.
Stockholm syndrome slap, bro.
They'll kidnap you.
Hell
And
yeah.
then you'll love them for it.
So and then you got DC and Stipe, and on this one, I'm gonna have to bet against the champ on that one.
Yep, it coming.
I'm gonna go with Stipe.
What's Stipe?
On Mios. Yeah, Stipe to win.
Okay, side bet.
Side
Will
bet.
you and Kevin be having a bet on
Bro, if we did,
this?
he should bring just one of those cans of concentrated Welch's juice, because he welches on every bet that he makes.
What he needs to do is have a what I call a betting 20. Just have 120 and use that to be his betting money. No matter where he goes,
No matter
every time
where
he
he's
bets
at.
you, you know, like he'll give it to you.
I
And it
agree.
comes back and forth. Just hold that 20, fold it up in his wallet, and use that as your betting 20.
Oh man.
Because I know he's gonna call you out. You're gonna be like, hey, Ruben, want to bet?
Oh,
Because you're gonna say something. He's like, oh yeah, want to bet?
Yeah,
What, you gonna bet?
I do. And then it's
Yeah.
always lunch, and then he never pays lunch. He never even takes me to fucking lunch, dude.
Hey, he lives 6 minutes away
And
from me.
you know what else,
What else?
Steven? When you show up somewhere, bro, and you're gonna drink, bring beer, bro. We used to have rules against this. I've been noticing every time you come by, you don't bring something for yourself to drink. So bring some beer for yourself, bro.
Well, I buy a 24 pack. I ain't gonna drink them all.
No. But fuck that. We used to have rules against this, dude. Bring some beer with you, bro. Bring some beer.
That's when we all had shitty jobs. We had to like, get a 6-pack and hopefully.
we used to fight, motherfuckers.
There was one time Travis brought a 6-pack of Tall Boys and I was strapped for cash. Like, hey Travis, can I have a Tall Boys thing? Yeah, dude, you can have one.
Yeah.
I finished it.
You're not even gonna get drunk on a fucking.
Hey Travis,
Tall
can I
Boy.
have a Tall Boys? Like,
Or
dude,
two.
I can't. Oh, you gotta go get your shit. Yeah, that's when we had the shitty jobs, dude.
Yeah, but even then, you're not gonna get drunk off of 2 beers. Why are you trying to drink that man's
Can
beers?
confirm. Can confirm.
Bro? Why are you trying to drink that man's
All right,
beers,
go-
bro?
go get
That's
a-
fucked
go- go
up.
get a,
I think you owe reparations to Travis, bro. For drinking 2
In
beers
2020.
that he could have drank.
Get him one of those
you
Four
son-
Locos. Get him a White Claw.
You son of a bitch.
Get him a White Claw.
Bro, but if I could find a Four Loko on like eBay from like back when they had like Adderall in them, they don't have them. But
They're just
I'm just
they're
saying,
just booze. Underage
whenever they
drinks, right?
whenever they were lit,
Hella.
I would drink like 2 of them hoes and
Oh
see what's up.
God.
That would be fun.
No.
But yeah, man, I'm excited for the fights this weekend. Definitely a way better card than 240. Like I said, I understand why 240's numbers are down. They had shit fights.
That happens.
I mean,
They can all be freaking homers, right?
yeah, they can't all be home runs
They can't all be
because
home
I
runs,
mean, but they are losing viewership. But Brennan was talking about this on Below the Belt. He goes, when's the last time you were really, really excited about a fight? Like really, really excited. Like you can't miss it. Like you're gonna invite everybody over
Where
your
everything
house.
stops and you make time for this one event
Right.
on the weekend. Yeah.
So that's what he's talking about, and I see where he's coming from because a lot of the fights, like UFC 240, I'm gonna watch them because I'm a hardcore.
You're a fan.
I'm a
Dedicated
hardcore
fan,
fan.
yeah.
I love watching the fights.
Yeah.
But and I'll watch fights where I don't know the fighters' names.
Yeah.
I'll watch fights.
I know you watched Bellator before and other
Bellator,
other stuff.
F1 or fucking One Fighting, and what's the one that the tournament? I can't remember.
You're blanking out, but I know I've
Whatever,
been here
you know
several
what I'm talking
times and you're
about.
watching other.
I try to watch as
MMA
many as I
events.
can, dude. It's fun as shit.
Correct.
It's great to watch. So So I'm gonna watch regardless, but not everybody's gonna watch that shit. So they save their money and they save their
For the big fights.
for the big fights.
The big names.
But like, man, honestly, name something that you're excited for. Like Daniel Cormier, Stipe Miocic. Nobody's really excited for it. They want to see the rematch, but they're not really. Like,
one that I can recall, and it's been a long time that I actually was so hype about was when it was Gustafsson and John Jones. That was one of those fights where like, dude,
the rematch or the original?
the original one, you know.
Oh, okay,
when I
that
knew
was such a great fight.
When I knew that was coming, like, guys, we got like, and I think we all had, you know, we're all in at the same time. We're like,
Right.
yes, we're gonna stop, enjoy, you know,
Right.
make the weekend, and make sure we watch this
For
card.
that, yeah.
I think honestly that's probably one of the last times. It was when John Jones was in his freaking prime, and
He's still in his
yeah.
prime.
I mean, he's still prime. Okay, it was
He wasn't
John Jones
He
before.
didn't run nobody.
Yeah, before
He wasn't. He didn't have
before he
no,
was doing all that stupid stuff.
he didn't have
yeah.
no picograms.
Yeah, before he's going to strip clubs and picking up chicks.
Yeah, I agree. Oh no.
Oh, no.
Poor
God
John
bless
Jones.
Johnny,
Make
Johnny,
better-
please.
Make better decisions.
Come on, bro.
I can't hate on the guy. He's a
You can't.
millionaire.
He doesn't.
He's a millionaire.
You're 27 years old. You got all this money.
He's
you're
31.
top of the world.
He's like 31.
Maybe.
He's old. Nah, he's in his athletic prime. I hope what will get me out of bed to like invite everybody over the house to come over. You have to watch this fight.
Yes.
John Jones and fucking Daniel Cormier at heavyweight. That'll get
Oh.
everybody. That will get me out of bed all day, every day.
That sounds like a fun fight.
No, at heavyweight. So-
Yeah, I know exactly.
Not light heavyweight.
A fun fight.
Full heavyweight. That would be a good
Fun
one for
fight.
me to like.
You think John Jones could still be springy at that much weight?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think John Jones would put a fucking clinic on people regardless of what weight he is. I mean, he's just such a big, lanky dude. And
I guess going up would be easier for him than going down.
I don't think he's dropping that much. I think he's dropping like maybe 10 pounds.
I mean, the farther you go
20
down,
pounds,
the farther down you go. I mean,
The harder
and
it
it
is.
depends on how you carry your weight. Because if you start dehydrating and that's
Yeah,
no-
the
that's no
dehydration
fun,
is the part, which is why DC. I mean, remember Towgate, where DC was like draining himself to make 205, and he had to like use the towel to stand up. I mean, that was some shady shit there. But you see him move up. You see him move up to heavyweight. He looks great. He's been injured for a little while, which is why it took so long for this match to happen. Brock Lesnar wasn't gonna happen.
because he got busted. No,
Brock Lesnar.
he got popped.
Nah,
That was back then. That freak fight.
It was
last
just
year?
kind of like, I guess what happened is like, they didn't want to pay him the money that they needed to bring him back. So he's like, I'm not getting any benefit. There's no pay-per-view points. Like your fucking system
Pay-per-view
sucks.
points.
That's what they would get paid is points per pay-per-view.
That's how it works.
Yeah.
Scaling on how much the pay per view sells
Right. Because
Percentage.
your name is what brings people in.
is what fills in chairs.
But with what they're doing with ESPN or whatever right now is they have a lot of they're not getting a lot of buys. I can't even imagine it's over like a couple 100,000 buys of pay-per-views where it used to be like Conor McGregor 1.3 million.
Conor McGregor, dude.
Brock
He
Lesnar
brought
back
so
back in
many
the day
names.
was 1 million. He's still one of the top 5 draws in
Anderson
UFC. Anderson Silva was never that big of a draw, I don't
Really?
think. But there are some there. Conor McGregor, Ronda Rousey, those types of fighters, they don't have right now.
Fighters of that magnitude.
I mean, Conor McGregor's out there punching people. Did you see that?
I heard about it.
Did you see that?
So somebody like badmouthed his whiskey or something?
No, dude. He was in a pub.
He was in a Dublin pub, right?
He was in a pub in Dublin or Ireland or wherever he was, and he was passing out whiskey to everybody. And one guy was just like, "Nah, I don't want to," But you can't hear what was said, but you can see him. You can see him just, "Nah, I'm good."
With the patron?
Yeah, the patron is
Yeah.
like, "Nah, I'm good,"
Good Gucci, man.
and then just punched him with the left.
Yeah.
Like why? But I mean, this kid. I mean, why are you over there hitting people for? Old guys.
I
Why
don't
are you over
know.
there hitting old guys for not drinking your fucking whiskey?
Drinking my fucking whiskey.
You fucking give me your belt.
Give me a fucking butt, Joe Rogan.
Give me your belt, Joe Rogan.
He's only 1/8 the size.
Just like that's so good.
That tweet was fire, bro.
That was super fire. But they don't have any of those draws right now. So how do you expect them to bring in those types of numbers? Brock Lesnar was like, "I'll come back, but your platform sucks. So you're gonna have to fucking pay me, bro." That's what I'm assuming. He's like, "You're gonna have to pay me."
Probably
And they're like,
was.
"We're not paying you that
Money
much."
talks.
And he's like, "See ya, bitch. I don't need
Money
you."
talks, bro.
Yeah.
Speaking things that aren't making money, Loot Crate has filed for bankruptcy,
Boom,
and
boom,
I had
boom.
Loot Crate for a while. I thought the idea was cool. I first heard about it way back when I was Travis's backyard, and one of his friends had a cool shirt. I was like, man, I like that shirt. Like, yeah, I got it on a Loot Crate. Oh, okay, so I went to go research it. Man, like $20 a box, but okay, dude.
It's once a month.
Yeah, it's once a month. That's a cool shirt. Fine, so I got it. I got something. Like, okay, that's some cool stuff. I got another one. I got a scripture for Mikkel for her birthday.
I saw one that Mikkel had.
Yeah,
I think it was like.
And they had some
cool.
that's cool stuff. And then, but then you got some like just knickknacks and junk. Like, I'm paying $20 for this.
Yeah.
After all, I was like,
I mean, it's a good premise.
The premise is good, you know. But it's like if they gave you like a shirt every time or something, a awesome action figure, a collectible, something unique. But one time they gave you like a car air freshener. I'm like, what the hell?
And then they came out with a bunch of different boxes too. There was like the big box and then some other bullshit.
Yeah, different like price ranges gave you different things, and they were themed, and some were cool. And then after a while, I was just like, okay,
I think they were spreading. I think they were spreading themselves too thin, and not coming with the same quality every month. Like it would kind of drop. You know what I mean? Like kind of drop every once in a while.
Some things were just like, what?
I never ordered them myself. I see why. You know, it's the exact reason what you were saying is like you get some shoddy shit sometimes you just cancel it right there. Like I don't fucking need this shit.
Yeah, and I was out and actually when I first met Jermont, he invited me to his place to go watch. I think it was Capcom Cup.
To go fuck.
We went to go watch some Capcom Cup, and I know he had something from one of the loot boxes. And I saw, hey Jermont, you get the loot box too? He's like, yeah. I was like, man, I had to cancel mine because some of the stuff just wasn't worth it. He's like, yeah, same here. Some stuff. I was like, okay, I'm not the only one.
Right.
So I mean, yeah. And like I said, when I was doing research, I looked under. It's like Loot Crate, bankrupt. Just a lack of interesting exclusives and disappointing goods. Like, damn, dude, that's just. I think the idea was cool, but that's something you have to constantly stay on top of, and just. I'm guessing sourcing everything and bringing that together. I don't know. I don't even want to imagine the logistics of running anything like that.
Well, Loot Crate did inspire a bunch of other stuff. They had like pet boxes. They had like jerky boxes.
Video game boxes. Yeah, men boxes. We get like barber kits and stuff like that.
Yeah, that type of stuff is. I see it as more valuable because you're actually getting something that you'll use.
And I agree because I am a fan of Dollar Shave Club.
And
I use their stuff.
Dollar Shave Club's been way around for a long time.
Yeah, and the thing is, they're not technically a dollar. You're not getting a dollar. A razor for a dollar, you're not. And I understand why. I mean, everything's expensive, you know, fuel of the fuel for the trucks.
Yeah.
But the thing is, they've really expanded because it used to be you get a dual razor, quadruple razor, or like a 6 razor, whatever, you know. And they range in prices, and then years go by, and then like, hey, now we have a shaving cream. Shave butter. Now we have shave butter. Now we have aftershave ointment. Now we have soaps. Wipes. And wipes and hand lotions and hair gel and toothpaste. Like, wow, like I think they did a good job of just expanding from a basic product, not starting too big and collapsing, but starting small and just organically growing. Like, I think that's a good business model.
Yeah, you know? No, I agree with you.
Because honestly, when I go to like CVS or Walgreens or anywhere when I used to buy my razors, those things were so pricey.
Yeah.
And they'd be like in those plastic container boxes where they hold, you know, like video games from back in the day.
Security and
shit. With security chips. Like, holy crap, you know?
I buy mine from Costco. I get like bulk. 30 blades for $30.
That's a deal, dude.
Yeah, no,
that's literally
Dollar Shave Club.
That's literally $1.
I've had my Mach 3 since I was like 14. So
yeah,
I've had the exact same razor handle. Same handle since I was 14.
Every couple of years I'll update the handle.
32.
Yeah.
18 years I've had that stupid handle.
That's good. Yeah.
I mean, so I do like the shave butter because, you know, shaving with shaving cream is the butter's nice, things like that. So I see where you're coming from. Like if they send you a monthly subscription box of shit that you actually use, not bullshit knick-knack toys, it's worth it.
Yeah.
If they're gonna send you a bunch of crap that you're never gonna use and you're gonna lose or step on or whatever the fuck it is it worth it? There's one for toys for your dog.
Have you seen? I've seen that. Have you heard about the butcher box?
Yes, dude.
They just send you like random. I'm not saying random, but they give you cuts of meats. Yeah. You know, like if you want fresh Alaskan salmon.
It's like we're doing ads right now,
right? Like guys.
Well, not even an ad. Not a sponsor.
Not sponsored. We're not sponsored by them at all.
Not a sponsor.
We pay for this shit.
Yeah.
Well, for the dollar research.
Yeah, no, we pay out of pocket. But things like that, I can understand why Loot Box went out of business or filed for bankruptcy or whatever it is. I mean, you know, the open market speaks for itself, which is why I'm glad we have, you know, capitalism.
Yeah.
If you didn't make it, sorry, move on to
But
the
what
next
happens when
thing.
you become too big?
You take over the world like Amazon is.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But even if you break them up, what are you doing? You're just making more
Nothing.
little versions of them.
All I know is Amazon's about to beat the shit out of UPS this season, bro.
Oh
They're about
my
to
dude!
fuck
You know,
y'all
when I was
up.
doing my research, they're already going with the automated trucks. They're not level 4.
Oh, they're not even starting off with drivers.
They're not like the full 18-wheeler ones that carry the
Yeah.
cargos. So they're not fully level 4 automated. They're automated, but they still require a driver
A person to sit behind
just
the wheel.
for
Right.
like the complicated stuff where
Correct.
backing or something happens on the
Or
highway
as a fail-safe,
or a
yeah.
fail-safe. Yeah, they style that, but they're working on it, dude. They're
Oh, of
already
course,
working
it's
on
coming.
it, dude.
It's coming.
Like, Jesus Christ.
I would
dude.
hate to be an actual truck driver.
Yeah, man.
But I was thinking, wasn't there a thing where they were like delivering shit with drones? I thought that was
I
gonna be a
remember
big thing.
hearing. I remember hearing things about it, but I never got any. I never found any true sources.
Nah, maybe it was just like an
sharing.
episode of Parks and Rec or something.
It could have, or one of those
where Grizzledum was over there taking the
Yeah, it's one of those like dark mirror episodes or something where everything goes
Black
bad.
Mirror, bro.
Black
Get
Mirror,
it
Black
right.
Mirror, yeah, and the drone starts stalking
Such
me
a
and stuff.
great show.
I don't
dude.
know.
Fucking love
Start
that
stalking
show.
me. Don't talk me, bro.
So what else is going on, man? Besides Loot Crate running out of business
Loot
there.
Crate's ringing about.
Sorry. Maybe you should buy one now. It'll become a collector's item.
Don't. You'll be alright. You'll be alright. Yeah. Oh, doing a hard transition back to the video games. I know we covered it last week with Evo, but Evo released their viewership numbers.
Oh, okay. Was it higher than UFC?
Dude. Okay.
Was it higher than UFC 240's
And
fucking prelim
On
numbers?
that Sunday's night slot, Super Smash Brothers had 58,000 viewers. 58,268 viewers.
Okay, so here's my caveat to why Evo did better than UFC. You ready?
Okay. Shoot.
Because UFC, or you have to go and search out Evo, right? You have to want to watch Evo. So you said how many? 58,000?
58,000, yeah.
All right, 58,000. That doesn't include, that's just everybody who had an account that was logged in to watch. If you were watching and you didn't have an account, it doesn't count towards that number, right? So let's say there was another 50,000 people watching around the world. The difference between UFC and Evo is the fact that those 600,000 people that watched, the thing is bars have on ESPN all the time. So it's automatic viewership right there.
That's true.
You're not getting automatic viewership from Evo.
Yeah.
So how many bars just have ESPN
just running
on
in the
their
background.
TV in the background at all times?
Already gained viewership, yeah.
Right. I mean, they weren't giving a fuck about them prelims. So how many of those? I would say Evo did better. I would say 355, at least 400,000 bars.
Yeah.
In the United States sports bars have, ESPN on for whatever reason, and they didn't even say if that was worldwide. That was just
yeah, I didn't
here
that
in
part.
the States, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, I would say the takeaway here is that Evo did for me in my mind Evo did better than
That's impressive in my book.
than the prelims of UFC.
Yeah.
Because there's no channels that automatically have Evo on somewhere.
There's no Evo
Just
channel.
throwing that out there. 60K,
channel.
60,000 people watching Super Smash Brothers on a Sunday night.
On a Sunday night, dude.
That's great.
Sunday night on West Coast time, dude. So it starts like at 9 o'clock your time, or our time, Central.
Yeah, no,
Like,
that's definitely a win for them. Good job to the Evo people. What other kind of numbers you got there?
See, we got Street Fighter 5 at 51,000, Tekken 7 at 49,000, and then it drops to MK11 at 25, DBFZ at 20, DB Tag at 17, Eunice at 11, Sam Show at 7.
Yeah, you can definitely see
and
that.
SoCal.
I could have definitely called all those numbers in that order.
I mean, the big three were going to be, Smash, Street Fighter, and Tekken. Yep. But that's awesome, dude. I think that's pretty cool.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I'm happy for the Evo crowd. I'm glad that the FGC is doing as well as it is doing with Evo. Hopefully, we can get more than one Super Bowl every year. That's our Super Bowl.
And they have been
FGC.
and they have been working on. I think for the last 2 years now they've been having Evo Japan.
Right.
I think they're gonna have it. I want to say in winter. I want to say January, February in 2020.
Correct.
So that's brand new.
Right.
And I think they want to start marketing as Evo Europe, Evo South America. I think that's their end game. What they want to do.
That's cool.
But hopefully just wasn't saturated.
I'm talking about maybe we can get more than one Super Bowl. So let's say there's Evo right now, and then in a few months we have Kind of like how what was the one in Florida?
CEO.
CEO. That one did pretty well.
CEO
I thought.
did good.
I didn't
Combo
get numbers
Breaker.
on it, but
Yeah, CEO always does well. Combo Breaker always does well. Those are one of the biggest ones.
but
You know, to
but
watch.
like what makes Evo so big is they have all those announcements.
They have all the announcements,
Right.
and they have.
That's like the
everybody said the who's there.
Right, that
no matter.
who's there or
Yeah.
whatever. Now, if these other tournaments could get these developers to come out and show out like that, but for like once every month, let's say we have one once a month, kind of like a UFC pay per view or something like that. Like
I don't know. Don't you think that'll take away from it? Would it be? It'll be just too frequent, where it starts becoming.
You don't
a
have to
monthly
have the
thing?
same. You don't have to have the same game.
No, you don't.
So if they did Evo, Evo just Super
Once a
Smash
year?
Brothers, every 6 months, or every year, whatever you want to call it, Evo 2019 Super Smash
Yeah.
Brothers. So that comes out in April, and then in 2 months you have Evo BB Tag, or you have
Evo Anime, Evo
Whatever.
2D, Evo 3D.
That'd be cool.
whatever, Yeah.
But like you putting, you already said they're doing Tokyo
Yeah.
or
Evo Japan.
and then they're doing Evo Europe or whatever.
That's what they
So
want to work on. Yeah.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm happy for him, man. Good job, Evo.
Going back to Smash, what are your thoughts on Hero being banned in South Australia?
Oh, and just Australia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You played Hero.
People are salty.
You played Hero,
People
right?
are salty. And if you play Hero, you don't rely on his down B. His down B is what's causing him to be banned right now.
RNG.
And people are salty. It's stupid, man, because like I said, it's not, you could hurt yourself. You could, I mean, it's not always going to be a game-winning match, item or spell
Correct.
that you get,
Yeah.
So why are you so salty about it? People are super salty, bro.
Yeah, I saw some tweets.
But like there's RNG with Game and Watch. There's RNG with Peach. There's
yeah.
RNG with a bunch of other characters, but they want to get super salty about this one because he's got so many combinations of it happening. I don't know, man. Like
I say let it rock. Like
let it go.
If we play like in the garage on a Friday
Oh,
night, Saturday
dude.
night,
like,
if someone wants
like what happened last week,
like when I clipped it. Check out that clip, guys. You can,
Yeah,
it's
fucking
on
OS.
Twitch.
yeah, OS Rick.
That was
Or is it-
funny.
Yeah.
No, we're like Kevin, clip it. He's like,
I don't know how to clip
I don't know how to clip. Like the button that says clip it.
The button.
Press that button.
That's good shit, dude. But I don't think Hero should be banned. I don't think
Me
any
neither.
character should be banned. If it's in the game, play it through. Where RNG comes into play is with the items. There's no items, so I mean, like I said, you could get a Hocus Pocus or whatever for Hero, and it slows you down, and then
Are they
you
both heard
you're
about the
up-
RNG crit?
that too.
Probably.
Yeah,
I saw it.
Once again, Game and Watch. Once again, Peach.
Peach, you might get a bomb.
Yeah, once again, I think Incineroar's got a crit too.
I have no idea.
So-
I'm playing somewhere.
There are
I only
some.
play top tier.
There is.
Can confirm.
Can confirm. There are some RNG elements to
There is.
Hero, but there are to other characters, and I think that if you're gonna take away one character, you're gonna have to take away the other ones with RNG.
Nah,
I think
you
so.
Go, you go to you might be right, but you go to a slippery slope. I say just let it rock, dude.
Yeah, let
Just
it
rock.
let it roll.
There's nothing.
There's
There's nothing
such a bitch, just
grossly.
know how to counter.
There's nothing grossly out.
Like now,
insane.
I've been playing online with Hero, and
playing on that McDonald's Wi-Fi, bro.
It doesn't matter, bro. It's like if like okay, so let's say I'll play Piranha Plant
Yep.
or whatever, right? And then I play a Hero and he gets bounce. Then I'm gonna stop throwing out the spike ball. I know better than to throw out the spike ball. I learned something the other day where the poison gets reflected.
Does it really?
It's considered a projectile. So the poison gets reflected back. So you gotta watch out for that stuff. So
But it's more.
you live, you learn.
I mean, it just hurts you. It doesn't actually move, right?
Right.
It just hurts you
It just
if you're in the
hurts-
cloud.
It
also,
hurts
yeah.
you, yeah. If you throw the poison cloud out
While
and
he has
he's
bounce?
got bounce on, it reflects the damage back on yourself.
Okay.
So you learn what to do
Don't
and what
do that.
not to do.
Don't do that.
Exactly. So you just don't do it. So if you can't play with your jab, if you can't play with your tilts or smashes while that thing is out for like 30 seconds, then why are you playing in tournaments in Australia anyway? Get good.
But yeah, I actually saw some of the tweets, and these guys were going just back and forth. I was like, oh my god, I have time for this. I'm done. Next tweet. Oh, so we're actually halfway through this month, and when this comes out, it's usually at the end of the month, and we're going into the NPDs. One of my
Okay.
favorites.
Yep.
So, can you guess for
Okay.
July 2019?
Didn't we do this?
Exactly. Last time we did it when Miles was here, and that was for June, but now it's July.
Okay.
So we're doing July's NPDs. And I'm almost going to quiz you because I researched it and you don't.
Oh, here we go.
So, what was the most selling game in July?
The highest selling game of July.
What do you? Yeah, in the month of July. What do you think it was?
Super Mario Maker 2.
That was actually number 3.
Oh, goddamn. Wait, what else came out?
We were talking about it all day today.
What?
About getting this game.
Oh, Fire Emblem?
And that's number 2.
That's number 2?
That's number 2, bro.
Oh, Jesus Christ. They did good then, huh?
They did good. Yeah, that game's been selling. And it's on my radar,
dude,
too.
I say after this, we go pick it up.
No, dude, I gotta go home.
No, you don't. You got nothing to do.
What time is it?
You should have, bro. You were on vacation all week. You should have fucking bought groceries already.
So just send Mikkel.
Touche, bitch.
Just send my wife.
Mikkel, please go buy groceries
She's
right
listening
now.
right now, dude.
Go buy groceries right now.
She's gonna hit me.
Now, so, what's number 1?
Madden NFL 20, dude.
It came out
already.
2020.
And it usually comes out later. It usually comes out like
I don't
in
ever
September.
pay attention to fucking Madden, but I could imagine why. I mean, I know why it's number 1. Yeah.
Number 1, dude. Number 1.
Yeah, fuck that game.
And then we'll go to number 4. It was Marvel Ultimate Alliance 3.
Okay.
Number 5, Minecraft still up there, bro.
Of course.
Number 6.
It's like the Beatles' White Album. It just never goes
It
away.
never goes away. They just start
goes-
making remixes and call it the
Yeah,
Grey
it's just
Album.
the
Then
Grey
Jay-Z
Album,
gets a
yeah.
hold of it.
It's just gonna keep on going.
Number 6. This game's always here. We always talk about it.
What, Days Gone?
No.
Oh. What is it? Super Smash Bros?
No.
Mario Maker?
No.
I don't know. What you tell me, bro? This makes for bad radio. You making me just guess shit.
No. Grand Theft Auto.
Grand Theft Auto's
It's still there, dude.
God
that
damn.
game, you cannot get rid of that game.
Yeah, you
Then
can't
we
just
got
make me
Super.
sit here and guess. It's gonna drive people nuts.
And then we got Super Smash Bros.
Uh-huh.
MK11.
Nice.
Side note on MK11, that is currently the 2019 best-selling game of the year
No, that's good.
Yeah.
Good for them.
for a fighting game.
Until
A fighting game.
Modern Warfare comes out. Until Borderlands 3 comes out. And then it'll sell more copies in 1 month than all of it.
It'll be Borderlands that has it, and it'll be Modern Warfare always just.
I think Modern Warfare it comes out in November or October.
It's gonna be October.
Okay, in 2 months is gonna outsell Mortal Kombat 11 by a few million copies.
I think so.
Yeah, for sure gonna
I think
happen.
so. That's just
for sure gonna happen.
because everybody plays shooters.
Yep,
If you play video games, you probably play shooters more than you play fighters.
for sure. And
Safe
it's gonna outsell the
Safe.
shit.
Yeah.
I bet the pre-orders already outnumber
Right?
Mortal Kombat's entire sales.
The skins.
The pre-orders.
The skins
the red
to,
dot
keep, to pay
side.
as price.
Yes, dude.
Are
It's
already
already
sold.
getting outsold.
Yeah.
Bro.
And the red dot that just gives you a red dot.
$8, bro.
That's gonna sell more.
$8, bro.
Or you get a little green chevron. I don't
Bro,
know.
it's over.
Depends.
That game is probably already outselling Mortal Kombat 11. It's not even out yet.
Ed Boon's.
Fuck outta here, Mortal
Ed
Kombat.
Boon's like.
Fuck out of here.
Shit,
Who's the developer for Mortal Kombat? Is it still
NRS.
NR? Get
it,
outta
it
here.
used to be Midway, and then
Midway, that's
then,
right.
Then the
Dude, you know what I miss from Midway?
The
Fuck
pinballs?
Madden. Fuck Madden. I miss Blitz, bro.
NBA Jam.
No, Blitz.
NBA Jam and Blitz.
No, Blitz was my jam, bro.
I like NBA Jam more than Blitz.
NBA
Boom
Jam was
shakalaka.
good. Boom
You play
shakalaka.
freaking Bill Clinton.
They still have it on. You can get it on your phone right now.
Get like little
You
NBA.
can get NBA Jam right now.
That was a fun
No,
game.
the new one. The new NBA
They
Jam.
made a new one?
Came out like 2 years ago.
And to finish the list, at number 9 we have Mario Kart 8.
It's still good. Still
Number
going strong.
and number
Good
10.
job.
Number 10,
Mario,
Legend of Zelda:
I mean,
Breath of the Wild.
Nintendo first
So-
developers killing it.
So we had 6 Nintendo exclusives in top 10 for the July.
Dude, I kind of want to get Fire Emblem.
I'm not gonna lie, dude. I
Kinda
kind of want
get
to,
it.
but
I
thing is,
kinda get it.
the-
I don't want to do the grind, dude. I'm already grinding the
Dude.
shit out of Assassin's Creed, dude.
and Metal Gear and Smash.
I don't have time.
We don't have Smash. We don't have time, bro. It is
Being an adult just means that you have enough money to buy any game you want, but just not enough time
enough
to play
time
it.
to enjoy it.
Yeah,
you know?
dude, it's brutal. It's like the shittiest fucking flip of
It's like the
events of
curse.
all time, dude. It's the worst.
It's a curse, dude.
It's the worst. What else you got on that list, bro? Don't you ever tell me to guess a
I'm
list
always gonna
again,
M-
bro.
I'm gonna
Don't you
M-
ever tell me to
I'm
like,
gonna NPD you, dude.
No.
You can get
Just be like,
NPD.
hey man, guess the top game. If I don't guess it the first time, don't just go, no, no.
Okay, try
no.
again. Try again.
I'm not doing that no more.
Yeah, you are.
What's wrong with you? People are sitting at there staring at their fucking
They're
screen
changing the
like,
dial.
this is so stupid.
They're literally going, "What's my other podcast coming up?" refresh.
Oh, fucking
No.
bad radio ass.
No. No.
What else you got, bro?
Oh, so like I said, Mortal Kombat 11 is right now the best-selling game of 2019,
2019, that's awesome. Good for
followed
them.
by Kingdom Hearts 3, Division 2,
Ooh.
Anthem, Resident Evil 2.
Anthem is a top selling game.
It's actually the number 4th
Oh, okay. Then
of
we
2019.
Have, we have problems then, because if that's the highest selling game,
Yeah.
they sold some lies to people on that
Well,
one. Sorry, Ian, that game sucked.
I think they used leftovers from
Mass
Andromeda
Effect, yeah.
and used that because I was talking to Ian about it. He's like, yeah, dude, you could use your special and they become primed and then you could detonate. I'm like,
Oh, you mean
that's Andromeda.
Andromeda.
He's like, huh? I'm like, yeah, you use this power and let me guess, you'll use it and then when you use detonation, it does a big explosion, big damage. You're like, yeah. I'm like, yeah, that's Mass Effect, bro.
Yeah, Mass Effect. Next.
Yeah.
I skipped that game. Thanks. Thanks, Ryan.
Yeah, then we got SSVU Smash,
Yeah.
Red Dead Redemption, Madden NFL 20, which just came out. It's already on top 10. Days Gone, and then MLB 19, the show. So those are the best selling of 2019.
Okay. Yeah. What I foresee happening is Borderlands and Modern Warfare taking the top spot on that one. I don't see much beating it out, bro. To be honest with you,
You're probably right.
I don't see anything else happening there. Yeah, Modern Warfare is definitely going to take the top spot, followed by Borderlands, followed by whatever whatever else. Mortal Kombat 11. It's like I said, man. Modern Warfare is probably already outsold Mortal Kombat 11 by this point, hands down. Like,
did you see that intro where they're literally on a helicopter when the stage the death match is about to start, and your character's literally getting dropped. He's like in the helicopter. Alpha team go and they hop off.
Right. Yeah, it's pretty dope.
Because it used to just be like, man. Alpha team, ready, go. And they run off.
The gun cosmetics look pretty dope.
Yeah.
Not cosmetics, but like the
customization.
The customization,
yeah.
Thank you.
And I know, as a gun guy, I know that if you put a stock, it doesn't speed things up. If you put a suppressor,
it does if it's a bump stock.
Oh, God. Like, I'm gonna do the Robert Downey, like, oh, it's a bump stock.
Oh, it's a bump stock.
But we know that doesn't do it. But it's just fun, you know? I like it.
It does make you more mobile. Like, I mean, like if you could, if
you're gonna put a red dot sight on your shotgun.
No, if you have an adjustable like stock, a collapsible stock or whatever, then yeah, it's gonna help you move around with the gun. But like, not in an FPS situation, but in a real world situation, yeah, you can move around better with it.
I guess when you're all geared up and it's
because like if I had a collapsible on my Chris, that would be fucking dope.
The Chris Vector is dope as fuck.
It is dope. Anyway,
yeah.
What else you got,
brother? So we're gonna go shift it back into TV. So DB Weiss and David Benioff from Game of Thrones.
D&D.
The D&D voice.
They the people that ruin Game of Thrones. Got it. Go.
That's our reference. That's our reference of the week. It'll be here.
Season 8, guys. Season 8.
It'll be here. So they just struck a deal with Netflix for $200 million to make some TV and movies for them. Already on top of the Star Wars deal that they have. So at this point, am I guessing, are these guys inseparable? Is like a package deal? You get one, you get the other, or you split them up, or it doesn't not work that way?
Can we just fire them? All right.
They're not getting fired, bro.
Let's
face the facts. They are not.
Season 8 still makes me sad. It still makes me sad. I'm sad right now. I just lost.
I literally, I
lost all energy in my body.
I was gonna go home.
Brought it up.
I was gonna go home and play Smash. And I'm gonna stream. Nah, I'm just profound sad.
No, I'm just gonna be super sad.
I want to talk like this for the rest of the podcast. I'm sorry, guys. I did not mean bring the energy down.
All right, so they're making more content. Hopefully, whatever they make will have great character development, and they'll actually see the characters through to the end. That's what I'll say.
And get paid. Yeah.
I mean, they already got paid $200 million. They're already getting paid. I just hope that the characters will actually, their character arcs will actually happen, and random shit just won't just happen, and nobody gives a fuck. So I actually hope that they actually finish the story.
Yeah.
I hope they can finish the story for
once.
With time. Yeah. So we'll see what happens.
So who is losing money?
More people losing money?
iHeartRadio, dude.
What about it?
Losing money, filing bankruptcy.
Oh, thank God.
Let's think about it.
Fucking radio sucks.
You're right. I was on vacation this week, so I said, you guys are about to hate me. I said, hey, Alexa, dude.
Oh, don't do that.
Play the morning show for me, Yeah. And they're on rerun. I'm like, okay, I don't want to listen to it. So I just grab my phone, after the shower, put my podcast, start listening to what I want to listen to,
Right.
And then that's when I realized with podcast, and yes, I'm going to be biased here because that's what I'm doing. That's one of my current hobbies that I love doing with Ruben, is that what, for the most part, what you're getting yourself into.
Mm-hmm.
When it comes to radio, they are on a time constraint. You're going to have to, maybe they'll hit a subject that you are interested in. And we're going to stop to play Nirvana. Okay. And commercials.
Fucking love the Foo Fighters.
More of this. Meanwhile, wow. I'm going back to my podcast. I want to hear about James Keenan Maynard.
And when James Keenan Morris is gonna slap the shit out of you.
Trick. I did that on purpose.
James Maynard Keenan.
That too.
What if he becomes a guest on the show and he comes back to the show? You called me James Maynard Keenan. You
sounds
fuck,
classy.
And
I would drink his wine.
On the show?
And I would drink his wine.
No, you won't.
Yeah.
You don't drink wine. Anyway.
But anyways.
But if you wanted to listen to what he had to say.
But if I wanted to listen to what he had to say.
Yeah.
I will put on a podcast.
Yeah.
And put it on. Like
yeah.
something uninterrupted.
Did you hear Bernie Sanders on Rogan?
Yes. I was actually.
Damn.
It was actually a good one.
So good.
It was actually good. I liked it.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I suggest everybody who out there to go listen to that Bernie Sanders podcast.
For Joe Rogan?
And go sign the petition to have Joe Rogan do the Democratic presidential race.
No, because next they're going to have Joe Rogan go at Area 51.
Yes, dude. Let him go to Area 51 and fight the zombies and, the aliens.
He has to fight like Naruto.
Naruto? He has to run like Naruto?
Run like Naruto, and actually he has to go to like S4. That's where...
Yeah, whatever. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I enjoy. Yeah, I agree with you, man. I enjoy listening to podcasts. Just for whatever subject. I have the news on some. I have historical stuff on some. On another podcast, I've got some crime stuff, like some true crime stuff or some fantasy crime.
Some
stuff.
Comedy, some
sports, whatever. I want to listen to. It's there, and what I like about it is it's unedited. I can skip through the ads.
Yeah.
People can curse. Whatever, have a good time, and I'm genuinely laughing the whole day, and it's different. It's not the same routine.
Correct.
Every day, it's always different. They've always got something going on, and if you don't want to listen to it that day, you just don't have to. You're not forced to.
If your day's too busy, come back to it later.
You're not forced to listen to the alternative music channel with the same fucking guy.
Yeah.
Every
the same
morning,
20 songs rotation.
And the same 20 songs. I mean, iHeartRadio going bankrupt is a.
Not a surprise. It's an outdated model.
It's outdated. I hope it goes away just the same way I hope what we were talking about earlier with the TV, I hope that goes away. I hope that the stations still stay there, like Fox and CNBC and NBC or whatever, CBS. I hope that the networks stay. I hope TV goes away in general, and they stop with that outdated model.
Very outdated. Running
ads and interrupting the flow, because the best shows that you watch are the ones that you can watch in its entirety, which is why Netflix is so good, which is why HBO is so good. It keeps your attention for the whole time, and I don't mind them. I don't mind, like, even if they were to change the current model, it would make it so much better. So if they showed one ad, if they pulled, imagine if it was an hour-long TV show that you had to watch a 5-minute ad for at the beginning, or a 2-minute ad, or whatever.
Whatever it is, yeah.
This episode is brought to you by
so-and-so, yeah.
Quip electronic toothbrush, and then you watch a thing about the Quip electronic toothbrush, and then boom, that's it for your fucking ads for the rest of the show. You get to watch the show in its entirety and then go about your business. If that was network TV, wouldn't have a problem with it. But they are doing shit that they did, 50, 60 years ago, back in the 50, 60, whatever, 70 years ago.
Just outdated, yeah.
Just outdated, they didn't even have run ads. They just ran product placement. That's what they used to run. And that's why this Coca-Cola is the greatest drink in all the world.
No, it's true. Like, if you watch some Netflix shows, every time they have a pad or a phone, you always see that logo on the back of their product, and that's just product placement, So,
and then when they didn't have the authority to run the product placement, what they would do is they would put the tape on it. And you would always see them covering up the logos.
Correct. Yeah, you know that blue and red can, you know what that means,
right?
What it is, but you don't see the actual spelling.
Right. Correct. So if they were going to change up and they do some sort of a mix-up here, I wouldn't mind, man. I feel bad that people are losing their jobs at iHeartRadio. That always sucks.
No doubt about it, yes.
But also, that would be like, me going into the radio business would be like the equivalent of going into the newspaper business and not being surprised at what happened. Like, the writing's on the wall for these people. The old heads and all that other stuff, they knew it was coming eventually. All the people just getting into it were getting into it because it was a dream that they had when they were kids. That shit sucks. However, times change, things change. They have to learn to code. Whatever.
Banned.
Whatever. We'll get banned. It's just, you got to learn how to change with the times. You got to adapt.
Change. You have to be like the willow tree and flex.
The thing is radio never changed. They still blank out every curse word. Radio never changed like that. So they never. You still have to blank out curse word. You got to play edited versions of songs. They're only going to play the songs that they're supporting, so
Correct.
they control who becomes popular, who isn't popular,
which
things
record
like
labels
that.
are under their umbrella.
Which is also shit, because if Taylor Swift spoke out against sexual assault or whatever, and they wanted to quiet her down, they just don't play her music anymore, and then she just doesn't get played anymore. Let's just say that.
Correct.
That's what could happen.
Numbers, yeah.
That's what could happen. I'm not saying she
It
got
just fades
sexually
away.
assaulted.
But, example.
Because she probably enjoyed it. No, I'm just kidding. So the same thing could be said for TV. If they want to blackball you out of the industry, they just blackball you out of the industry.
Yeah.
So whenever we are able to make our own content like what we are making right now in this very room, nobody can shut us up.
No.
You know what I mean? Like,
No.
I can say whatever the hell I
Our
want to
platform
say.
is here.
Now, if YouTube wanted to cut us out, tomorrow, then okay, you do cut us out. We still got the podcast.
Yeah.
Like, I'll go to a different.
There's
I'll
other
go-
platforms.
I'll go to a different platform. I'll go to
Correct.
Twitch. Twitch
Yeah.
cuts us out. Okay, I'll go to fucking Mixer.
Yeah.
Mixer cuts us out. You know, like, I'll just keep on moving
We'll
around.
find something.
We'll
Yeah.
find something. We'll
Yeah.
find somewhere where we'll stick, and we'll be able to say what we want to say. Because the whole thing is for me is the freedom of speech and the freedom to say what's on your mind and not get canceled out because somebody wants to have an outrage
Correct.
or whatever it is. So the times are changing. Whether or not these people get on board and change with the times, it's up to them. I hope that those people that lose their jobs will find something else, something better, something that they
It's
can
gonna
do
fall
with their
on.
time.
Yeah, of course. I mean, you never wish bad on people, but
No, never. But
sometimes things change.
But at the same time, I want radio to go away. I want broadcast TV to go away. Because without them, if they don't go away, then nothing changes.
Correct.
It always stays the same. So
It'll be stagnant. Yes.
it'll be stagnant. So I hope that this does happen, just so things will change in the correct way that they should change.
Yeah.
Because I think Netflix, Hulu, Disney, ESPN, HBO, all these people, they're coming to these streaming services, and even in these streaming services, Alice was watching Jersey Shore. Or Jersey Family Reunion, whatever the fuck they call it, Jersey Shore.
Yeah.
She was watching on the MTV app on our Roku TV, and where it played a few ads at the beginning, and then just went through the show.
Just played, yeah.
Yeah. I don't want appointment TV.
Oh, I hate appointment TV.
That sucks.
Yeah.
I don't want to
Like
have
theaters.
to.
That's how I feel about theaters.
Yeah, I don't want to have to I don't want to have to write it down in my calendar so I can remember. Oh, Wednesdays at 7. I gotta watch the show.
Oh, but
What if I want to fucking eat some dinner at 7 on a Wednesday?
Or I had a long day at work.
So I'm kind of hoping all this shit goes away. It needs to swap to on demand. People want to watch things when they want to watch things.
Yeah.
I don't want to be forced to watch things at a certain time, except for Game of Thrones. I was perfectly fine with that.
Sunday
It's
night.
got to be a killer though. It's got to be something. It's got to be something that grabs your attention, that immerses you fully, that will take you on a wild ride, except for season 8. It's got to be something good, man. Euphoria.
Something that makes you want to.
Me and Alice would
stop.
sit down and watch the show because the show was that good.
All right, let's go get dinner. Let's eat real quick because the show's about to start. Something like that, yeah.
And then fucking Stranger Things came out. All right, babe, we're gonna watch Stranger Things starting tomorrow. Boom, 3 episodes, 4 episodes. Boom, next day,
break.
3 episodes, 4 episodes. Let's go.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be able to watch on my own time. I don't want to watch
Exactly.
whenever you tell me to watch.
Once a week or
Like,
whatever.
and if I have to watch ads, then I'll fucking watch an ad or two or whatever. That's fine. But give me the option to opt out. Like,
Correct.
I want the option, which is why I pay for Hulu, no ads, you know? HBO is good for the fact that they just don't run ads because you're already paying for a premium service,
Very premium.
right? You're already paying for a premium service. So you're getting movies, you're getting TV shows, you're getting original content, and it's ad-free. The only ads that they show you is for their own internal shows, which is a little stupid, but I can deal with it because it's like 30 seconds. You know what I mean? It's
Correct.
not a big deal.
In and out, yeah.
But if I was like watching Game of Thrones and they were like Mentos, the
Yeah.
fresh maker, and then like cutting off my fucking show, then yeah, I'd be pissed. So I'm glad they don't do that. I think that HBO's got the perfect model right now. Like they show you a little ad for their own content,
For their in-house stuff, yeah.
right, and then move on. That's fine. I'll pay $15 a month
Easy.
for that. Whatever.
Easy.
But as far as me paying for live TV, like whenever you were telling me you're gonna cut the cord and go with, Hulu and all that stuff, I was like, yeah,
A lot better.
a lot better. But I would say don't get the live TV and just watch it the following day. You don't have to have the live TV. You can watch it the following day. There is some stuff that is only available with the live TV. So if you want that stuff, those specific programs, then yeah, get that service. But if anything that you want to watch is on Hulu,
You'll be fine.
then just wait the day.
Yeah.
That's how it goes. So I'm glad that you're cutting the cord. I'm glad that things are starting to change, that the entertainment industry is starting to see that oh shit, like what are we gonna do? Then they got to come up with something better.
I think a fire is starting to get lit under their ass.
Yeah.
You know?
So they're gonna start to change, and the change is gonna be good. People are gonna hate it. You know, the people that loved radio, for whatever reason, things gonna change. But you know, the things that do change, like the FCC, they need to change. They need to make better rules. They need to not fuck with our internet.
Throttle it.
Throughout whatever they're doing. You know, with the
net neutrality,
and all that stuff. They need to stop what they're doing there and let us enjoy. I mean, we only get so much time on this earth. Most of us spend it working. Let us have our free time. Let us have our fucking internet. Let us do what it is that we like to do on our own spare time. So, I hope that with this stuff that happened on iHeartRadio, I hope that we do get some positive change, and I think we will.
It will.
And I look forward to seeing what they do come up with. Because iHeartRadio was also doing podcasts.
Yeah,
they're also, you know, they're doing stuff, but all these concerts and stuff like that, I can see why, you know, who listens to the radio? That would be like me asking, who buys CDs?
Oh,
does your car has a CD player? Because
I think it's a
09, right?
2013. Yeah,
2013.
Yeah, actually, that's the last model, the last Honda Civic that had. Would you go to 14?
My Honda Civic doesn't have a CD player.
Yeah.
You know.
No.
So perfectly fine with that. I'll pay $10 a month to Google or Spotify or Apple to listen to whatever song I want to listen to whenever I want to listen to it.
Correct.
That's
convenience.
That's a great service. $10 a month to listen to whatever the fuck.
Back in the day, me and my friend had to go get blank tapes and just record.
Nah, bro. You ever had one of those giant Bible style books with all the CDs in there that you would have to flip the pages?
Oh, a little Logic case.
You know what I'm talking about?
I still got one laying around somewhere.
I have one for my video games somewhere around here.
Same here.
That's about it. Oh, there's one right there. But I mean, I'm talking about the 4-page one the 4 per page.
Yeah.
Where you actually like the one that Dirk has for all of his video games.
And they're all falling out the sleeves and stuff.
He's like pulling out the fucking.
Dirk's like, here you go, Rick. Here you go. I'm like, what the hell is this?
He's pulling out these fucking these commandments.
It's like, you know, bro, put this on hard drive.
It upset me. It upset me how many video games were in there. It upset me.
That were blank?
It upset me how many were actually in there. Because it's like putting pressure and then it upset me. It was like 300 games in that book. And I was like, dude, this is like $8,000.
That's why when you let me borrow your Steam library, 333 games, I'm like,
oh, look how quick and easy that was. I didn't have to carry on this giant book.
All I had to do was like, okay, he has Dead Cells. Download, play Dead Cells.
Play Dead Cells.
I told Ruben, I was like, Ruben, yeah, 333 games.
That you can play.
That I could play. I chose Dead Cells. He's like, what the fuck, Rick?
So many other things that you can be playing.
There's so many other good games. You chose Dead Cells.
You chose Dead Cells.
I love it.
What else you got, brother?
I think that's pretty much it, brother. I was happy to get the NPDs. Got some stuff with UFC, some stuff with the bankruptcy. Bankrupts.
Well, I got a couple things. We have let me pull up my phone because I have my notes in electronic form here.
I go old school.
We're about an hour and a half in, so here we go. So we already talked about Hero getting banned from tournaments in Australia. Diablo 3 has got a new update coming out, which is in PTR right now. They got a new update where they're releasing new sets for
classes.
The classes. So they're releasing new class sets. That means that they're still supporting this game, which is cool.
I love that.
You're gonna get new ways to play the game for now, but I think this year,
Dunzo?
I pray to God that they release information about Diablo 4 this year.
That's what I'm hoping for.
It needs to happen because people are gonna start losing their fucking minds.
That's what I'm hoping for. When you told me, I think we quickly discussed it about how they still are supporting Diablo 3, which is fine because I love Diablo 3. I bought it on the 360. I bought it on the PS4. I bought it on the Switch. I love that game. I think Juan is the only one that probably bought it more than all of us.
Right, yeah.
Big what's up to Juan Castro, dude. He loves Diablo. Loves it. So, I mean, I bought that game several times, and I enjoyed the game.
Right.
But I'm at the point now where I'm ready for the next thing. The next thing.
Right.
You know?
Right. You should play Path of Exile because now you have a PC.
It's free.
It's free to play?
Free to play.
How about that shit?
I think, honestly, I'm probably going to be playing Overwatch.
Yeah. I think you should pick that up. We should play that for sure.
We'll try it out.
You need to get good, though.
We'll try it out.
You gotta get on my diamond status.
GG. Can I use a stream controller? Or is it just better to play?
No, you better play with keyboard and mouse.
Just
you gotta get used to it. Gotta get used to it. ASWD.
It's like using fighting sticks.
Yeah.
And
just get good. Just get good, bro. And then the other thing that I had was...
What is BlizzCon, by the way?
BlizzCon?
Yeah.
November.
Is it November?
October.
Over in Anaheim, no?
Yeah, it's like October.
So it was in
November.
California, Anaheim, yeah.
And then the other thing that I had was Epic getting sued by. They're in a class action lawsuit right now because of all the security issues that I've been talking about. So I'm glad that that's happening. I hope that the lawsuit goes very poorly for Epic Games. And I hope what comes out of that is that they fix their security issues and they get everything.
If it forces them to become a better company, I'm all for it.
Correct. They're gonna lose a little bit of money.
Let's go into.
But they've also made
voters, yeah.
a shitload of money on Fortnite, right?
Definitely.
Which they just did you hear about this little dog that they had as a skin that was a reskin of a previous skin and they were selling it?
I saw something briefly somewhere when I was doing my
shady
research.
Shit, dude. Shady shit that they're doing.
It's just the same model but just different skin.
Just different colors. Yeah.
Instead of a corgi.
And they were selling it for money. Why? Oh man, it's brutal. These guys, what they're doing for cash.
Instead of a Dalmatian skin, it's like a Rottweiler skin,
corgi skin or whatever.
Yeah.
But people they're gonna buy it.
Of course,
it's new.
It's different.
And I gotta show it off, you know. And it's okay if you have the money to do that, then do that. But you know, it's a little shady.
At that point, you're exploiting your customer.
You're exploiting your customer, and that's not what you should be doing. You should be making quality content.
Correct.
They also added mechs into the game. Did
they?
Yeah, they added mechs into the game, and the reason why is because they wanted more people to win the battle royale. So basically, it was only like the people who were really, really good or really, really lucky that were winning the battle royales. Now it's whoever can get into a mech and win.
So I'm guessing throughout the whole map they have these random mechs just scattered about.
Yeah, like different shit. But they wanted different people to start winning. You know, they wanted different ways. Whatever.
To let everybody win.
That's fine.
A chance.
To give everybody a better chance of winning.
A better winning. Yeah.
So they do things that they're trying to, like, you know what I mean, like they're trying to diversify, but also at the same time they have shitty practices where they reskin a corgi.
A corgi.
Whatever.
Well, definitely. Also, you can't be on top of your game. No pun intended. You can't be on top of your game if you're constantly pushing out the same thing. I can see why they started with the whole mech system. I mean, not only to have other players have a winning chance, but just something new and different.
Yeah.
Because if you have the same, because what season are they now? They're like at season 10?
I don't know.
9?
I don't know.
A lot. Yeah, it's like roughly, I want to say every 3 months they have a season.
Right, they have like every quarter.
Correct. So it's just you have to change your game up somehow, some way to become on top, still be hot. And the thing is, no game is hot forever. This game will eventually become your Minecraft. It'll eventually be your.
What do you mean Minecraft is still one of the top selling games of all time?
It's a top selling game, but it's not as hot.
Correct.
It's not up there.
Yeah, I get you.
It used to be. You see Minecraft everywhere. Now it's.
I was making a GDC.
Yeah.
Relax, bro.
Yeah.
Relax.
I just got triggered.
All right, bro.
Yeah.
Well, why don't you sign off?
Anyways, guys, tonight we'll be streaming. When this podcast goes up, I'll be at twitch.tv/OS_Pith. On Twitter, OS_Pith. On IG, I think we already have it posted at OS_Rick. That's the only one I got to change. I tried getting it to Pith, but some other dude has it. And
we're going to have to buy that guy out.
Yeah, I don't have the money.
Yeah, you do.
Maybe. No. So that's about it. And you can always email us at optionselectpodcast.com at gmail.com.
Yeah.
Ruben, how can I find you?
I'm OS Onslaught on all things social media, including Twitch, IG, Twitter, and everywhere else. So hit me up at OS Onslaught. Hit us up on Gmail if you have any questions. And always, we'll see you every week, and we appreciate you guys for sticking around with us this long, and we hope to have many, many more to come.
Yes, guys, thank you very much. We always enjoy doing this, and we will see you next week.
Later, guys.
Bye.